Mr. Seifert, if you had tracking on the vehicle, wouldn't you have known where it was?
At the time, I cannot track it because either the battery is disconnected or dead.
What color was this vehicle?
White.
So I see the white vehicle. It took a little bit. That's not the same car? What car is this?
That is a Chevy Cobalt.
The multicolored one?
Yeah.
That's not multicolored, that's white.
So it was white, and then we were spray painting it for his race car that we're getting up for this summer.
So I actually do care about the purchase price of the vehicle. What this says to me is that you were doing this thing to help out your daughter, but you marked up the vehicle 100% in reselling it to her. Is that right?
I did tell her the price of the car was the amount of the title loan, and that did include the interest they are charging.
But the amount that you were able to obtain by financing was $3,100, correct?
Correct.
And you didn't spend the entire $3,100 on the car?
It was. Part of the payment went to pay the DMV fee. Plus, there was also a battery in that. That was pretty much quarter life, and I ended up replacing it and putting in a brand new battery.
Okay, so the entirety of the $3,100 that you took out went to the car.
Correct.
And the additional amount was the finance charges.
Correct.
On the loan.
Correct.
Understood. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and open this up to my colleagues.
One thing very important. Did you hold our son hostage so that she would make more payments?
No, we did not.
Is that right, Misty?
I never held him hostage.
Okay.
So Miss Dean texts you, can I have Colby Saturday and Sunday? You replied, you can have him Friday night when you drop off the car payment. Ms. Dean responds, I work Friday, that's why I asked for Saturday and Sunday. And I don't think the car payment is going to work out at the moment because I have other bills to pay. You replied, I have to see what's going on because we did put in for a 3-bedroom, blah, blah, blah. You were just going to let her have him on Friday. Now, all of a sudden, now that you know the payment isn't coming, we've got things to do. I've got to see.
I don't know.
And that was her answer initially, too. So it hadn't changed. So you're testifying under oath that you do not have the car.
Yeah.
And you're testifying under oath that they do. You didn't repossess the car.
No, I did not.
Okay, when was this photograph taken?
Shortly, little around middle of August.
Okay, and you claim it was already gone by the middle of August.
And I had texted her, and I said, hey, I got home from work, our Jeep was moved, the car's gone. What happened? And she just refused to respond.
What's the status now with respect to the defendant's son? Why isn't she permitted to have visitation? Since when was the last time you saw him?
I haven't seen him since July 7th.
And she hasn't asked since this all started. After she discovered that DHS wouldn't do nothing, she filed a motion to get custody back.
Did you do that?
So I did go into the court and file a removal of the guardianship to put him back in with me. Now, since I'm in a better situation, I have a better housing, I was like, okay, well, you know, he keeps telling me every weekend, I want to live with you, Mom. I don't want to go back.
Okay, we're going to excuse the parties while we deliberate in this matter. Thank you both very much.
This courtroom is now in recess.
All right. In reading this, I was very annoyed that this may have been a very real possibility, that they were somehow especially antagonizing the defendant by playing games with custody. And there may be some truth to that. I do think the plaintiff is on the hook to the loan company to make X amount of payments. I think that they're responsible. Her explanation as to why she doesn't owe them anything doesn't make sense. There's a great undercurrent of anger. And I don't think that the counterclaim has much value to it.
That we can agree on.
As far as this accusation, there is a document here or something here that indicates it was unfounded.
I don't think defendant necessarily stands by that it happened. I think she just, you know, she reported what happened.
Well, I don't think on the lost wages.
Coincidentally, the same day
I don't think on the
that her son was denied access to her.
I mean, this.
But
you know,
we agree that she owes for the car.
Well,
how much?
She provided no evidence of the money that she paid. And the only thing that we have in evidence is what the plaintiff provided.
His assessment of $2,400 is about accurate.
Yeah, they're only asking for $2,400 for the vehicle.
And
as far as the lost wages are concerned, I don't think we can connect them to the defendant. And the counterclaim, we're all in agreement to dismiss it?
Absolutely dismissed.
We have a verdict.
We do.
Yes, we do.